Hi and welcome to another episode of the 5 Minute Singer. In this episode we're going to be discussing and talking about a very commonly asked question, especially by beginners and intermediates. How long will it be until I'm sounding better or a better singer? The answer to this is purely and simply up to yourself and how much work and dedication you put into your singing. If you don't practice much, you're not going to get much out of anything. If you don't practice your scales, don't practice your songs, and you've got a performance at the end of the week you haven't practiced, you're going to be the same as what you were last week. So, perfect practice makes perfect performance. On top of that, quality practice is far more important than quantity. I'd rather do 10 minutes of quality practice than an hour of rushed practice or doing other things while you're practicing. So focus and quality is very, very important when you are practicing. The four main areas that singers have to look out for when they are practicing if you want to become better. The number one point is the ear. The ear is telling you if you're in key, and that's the cardinal rule. The diaphragm, number two, this puts the right amount of breath pressure underneath the vocal cords, making you sound good all the time. Number three is the mouth. This is the articulator of the sound. If you don't use your mouth when you're singing, you're not going to sound great. You've got to get your mouth working. And the last one is the larynx, the voice that actually makes the sound. This just gets air pushed through it and vibrates at different frequencies and different pitches to make us sound good. These four areas. Some areas are easier and harder to train than others. Some of these areas you may already have down. Breathing should be coming naturally as a singer. We just fine-tune that and teach you to breathe through your diaphragm. So that is an area that most of my students already are doing naturally and are very good at before they even start singing. So some areas are harder to train than others. But please focus on the areas that you think that you're weaker at. And again, if you're not progressing, get professional help. A big point when practicing to become a better singer is look at yourself in the mirror. Look at your form, look at your mouth, look at your neck, look at your breathing. See what you're doing, think about it, try to fix it. Another one is record yourself doing scales, record yourself singing, but take yourself with a grain of salt. Remember that you may be just recording yourself through your phone or your computer or wherever it may be, and the recording device may not be coming out that well. We're not in a professional recording studio where you may sound a lot better, where we can run reverb and compression through your voice to make you sound better. So take yourself with a grain of salt when you're recording yourself, but it's a great barometer to hear where you're at and what you're doing. Then also listen to it 1 or 2 or 3 or 4 weeks down the track, and you've got to be hearing the improvements or picking out the little bits and working on those and improving those points. The bottom line is practice as much as you can. In a couple of weeks, you should be feeling stronger. If you've just started lessons or doing scales, in a few weeks, you should be feeling the difference. Hope this helps you out. We'll see you on the next segment of the 5 Minute Singer. Thank you. Bye-bye.